You finish these shout outs.
What did you just call him?
Okay.
I'm sorry, RuPaul.
Who else is part?
All right, so you ready?
Gotta go smoke a cig.
All right, we can wait. That's just cancer sticks. All right, it's your boy DJ Collard Greens back on Center Stage Spotlight KFOI 90.9. Today we have Captain Macaroni and the Sillytime Friends. We got them here today. They're a local Redding band, and yeah. So you guys want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Captain Macaroni.
And I'm Corporal Linguini.
What's happening is Asper, you're tuned in.
All right. So, really, what's your guys' origin story? Like, where do you guys come from? Like, where are you guys from? And
If you get two obsidian blocks, and then you get two more on the right side, and then two at the top, and two at the left.
Go on.
Or I mean three.
Go on.
You go into the Nether.
Okay.
Down there with all the mycelium and blood. And rat.
Okay, so you're coming straight from the Minecraft.
Nether realm.
Yeah. Okay, I could see that.
But to be wholesome, we're from the Sillytime Fun House. We're from Sillytime. It's not in the USA. It's a different dimension, but we pop out of the portal into our Redding, California location in the forest, the Sillytime Forest.
So this is like basically like a branch/franchise that you guys have for basically mortal. Just to please the mortals, really.
Yeah, like we're binded by the hands of Satan to make these musics and songs. That's why we're in the Illuminati. And
Satan has paws, not hands.
But so where'd you guys come up with the name Captain Macaroni and the Sillytime Friends? Really, did it really just come to you guys one day, or is there like a huge background story on that?
So that name actually comes from shout out Tommy T. He one day I'm sitting at the bus, real life me, and I'm like, Thomas, we need to make a name, and it's got to be a kids band name, and obviously I have no creativity whatsoever, so I had Thomas fill in for me, and he's like, it should be Captain Macaroni and the Sillytime Friends. And I was like, all right, and so it just stuck, and yeah.
All right, so I've noticed that there's Captain Macaroni and Corporal Linguini. I take it that you guys are huge fans of Italian cuisine. Is that right?
Sure. Oh yeah.
Okay, so is Olive Garden real Italian food, or do you guys not mess with that, really?
I don't know. I usually just eat plastic, like the wrap that it comes in, like the breadstick bag.
Okay, yeah.
I don't usually eat the actual food.
We eat a lot of plastic here. Sillytime Friends.
Yeah, they're very environmentally conscious. They'll eat your plastic so we can be more sustainable. I appreciate
keep it out of the ocean.
We usually hang outside of Jack in the Box and eat all the needles and
Jack Ren's house.
Plastic in the garbage can.
All right, for sure. That's a healthy diet. So how would you guys describe your music / genre that you guys like?
Mud, tar. I think of like the stuff that gets stuck in between your teeth, like maybe plaque and like. Okay. It's kind of like
gingivitis, really.
You ever look at the carpet. Like, imagine you took a piece of old Scotch tape and put it against the carpet and ripped it up and kind of what you'd look at if you held it up to maybe a yellow tinted light. Yeah. It's kind of like what I feel through our sound. We try to render all of our songs into FLAC audio, FLAC audio files.
Are you guys on Tidal? That's the real question.
Just floppy disks right now. Releasing floppy disks to Costco by the closed section.
We're on WorldStar and xvideos.com.
Oh, okay. That's that's a personal favorite of mine.
Yeah.
But
the hub has the viruses,
Yeah.
Real ones would
I don't know what he's talking
real
about
ones.
now.
I like X because it's more variety.
Are we talking about XXXTentacion?
Yeah, we're talking about jahseh right now.
Jesus.
All right, so jahseh, I just want to say one thing, man. You've inspired me to make the music.
But seriously though, how would you guys describe? I'm pretty sure the audience would like to know.
So it's what my friend Jack Fain, shout out Jack Fain, my inspiration
Jack
and
Fain.
my actual friend. Well, not actually, because I've never met him in the physical realm, but he is my friend virtually. His name is Jack Franks Fain. You can find him at Instagram at @thejackfranks. He
good guy.
He inspired me to make music, and he I guess he kind of made this genre with his song "You Know You Want Me" back in 2014 or 2015. It's basically called dirt pop, where we do like all the grunge and like screamo stuff.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we do the pop elements like the choruses and other stuff. But I would basically describe it as a pop band because it's not just that.
It's like if you decorated a tractor tire like a donut, you know?
Yeah.
But you did a really good job of decorating the tire.
Yeah.
Okay. So would you guys like to? What song would you like to show the audience to really to show them what you mean by that? Because I feel like they would understand it, but they won't really comprehend it until they really hear it. So what song would you like for them to hear?
Well, I'd say we start with the one that started it all. Friends Forever.
All right, that's a personal favorite of mine. I like that.
Just keep my sane, but in an instant she begins to love my hero. I call the dresser, write a letter, then whatever, so we can meet friends fight ever, cause you're on the other, makes me wanna go. I call it nothing. We can be friends forever, friends forever, friends forever, no. We can be friends forever, friends forever. Love you better though.
Dang, son, where'd you find this? All right, I really dig that. I honestly did. Write you a letter. That's very old-fashioned, Mac. How'd you guys come up with that song?
So it was actually just me. It was before these two walked into the picture.
Okay.
So actually, it started a long time ago, back in 2014. We had it was before me and we're actually friends. I'm sorry. And
You owe him $1.
yeah. Oh, you owe me $1.
True.
All right, we're gonna have to cut that out.
Yeah, we're gonna do it
that
in
out.
post. Don't worry.
So anyway, it was before me, Asper, and our friend Thomas were friends, like real friends. And I was like, hey, do you guys want to be in my band? But it was all spelt with numbers and letters, and it was like so epic. And then I was like, our first song can be called Best Friends Forever. So it was always in the back of my head. 2016 hits. I need to make a hit song. February, like 14th or something. I came home from school and just grinded. I'm like, it's got to be Friends Forever. Grind, and I was like, yeah, I mean, like, I feel like there's no song named that, and there still isn't, so.
You'd think by how much he pushed it on social media that he only had enough time to do that, but he was also making the song and the video like 24/7.
Yeah, he really.
Yeah.
Shouts out.
It actually took 2 years to make the video. Like, we were after school, me and my friend Dio, every day after school, just grinding, like, so hard on it. And, like, for the first year, none of that made it into the video.
Yeah, for sure. I've been following Captain Macaroni on social media, so I know how hard he works on his music. Like, I can see through the progress for, like, the last couple years how much he's been doing it, so I can appreciate that. So, as our listeners can tell, you have a very fresh, unique style. And like for each one of you guys, what are you guys' influence? Let's start with Captain Macaroni.
Just hard drugs, really. No. Yeah, I mean, really, that is one, but we'll go. We won't get into that.
Yeah.
Influence is gonna be all the people that hate me, making them feel sad.
The haters.
We call those haters. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what the kids call them.
But real influences are gonna be
Definitely the haters.
my friends, and my friend Jack from. That's obviously like my biggest inspiration.
Are you talking about Jack from Jack in the Box?
Nah, I mean
Jack Harlow.
He is a big inspiration. You know, he makes me want to eat food and grease and lick the floors of Jack in the Box. But but no, Jack Franks Fane. You can find him at the Jack Franks on Instagram. Not sponsored, but he actually is like my biggest inspiration. And then Blink 182, like
they're a classic.
Yeah, they're like, I don't know, like people like them. But I actually like heavily frick with them. So
you're a real Blink 182 song.
You said that live,
Yeah.
by the way. You said frick live.
Yeah, but we're going to have to cut that out, man. I hope you know that. We're going to lose all of our
I'm
sponsors.
sorry
Yeah.
to the editors. I'm sorry to the editors of New York Times because I denied your invitation.
He would rather be here than New York Times. That's
They're pretty sketchy out there, and here is a nice, a nice warm home.
Yeah, I heard everybody in NY Times wears Timbs, and like Timbs are cool, but not when everybody else is wearing them. So,
Sorry. And a couple more that I can rattle off are gonna be Skrillex.
Okay. He got like his remixes.
Avery Parkway, Pierce the Veil, especially Vic Fuentes. Vic Fuentes. Don't get me started. But
what a hunk.
And
Primus.
just other emo bands definitely, and also Panic at the Disco, Brendan Urie, because he has a low voice just like me, but he can sing high. All right, Corporal Linguini. Go.
Yeah, Corporal Linguini. What are some of your influences, my man?
My influence is a ladybug I found. I found him on a tree, and since then, pop it is. It's all pop.
All right, ladybugs.
Damn.
Asp, your influences.
Dude, this is Asper. You tune into the KFOI 90.9 FM radio station, Redding, California, Red Bluff. You tuned in. This is Pitbull Worldwide, 90.4, 945 678 92345.
All right, so how did you guys all meet, really? How did this whole thing form?
You ever heard of Centerfold's Chico?
Yes.
Centerfold's Chico.
That's a
We're
spot of mine.
sponsored by that. So
Okay.
How do we get into this?
Yeah, like how'd you guys like all meet up, decide to make a band and whatnot?
All right, 7th grade. Michael Islis, okay? Michael Adrian Islis. He's rapping in band. I see him, and I'm like, this guy's cool. He's rapping. I tell him I make beats. It's a lie. I go home, and I figure out how to make beats so that I have beats to show him by the time he wants to be my friend, and I keep telling him I have beats. One day I show him one of my beats. It's terrible, but, it's good enough. He's like, oh, this is cool. Years go by, we just keep making the beats, keep making the songs. Finally, we get to high school. Me and my boy, he's got dreams, desires, aspirations, wills, goals, glories, and everything.
Aspirations.
And so, end of the day, we meet. It's like, dude, I got to figure out how to do some of this digital stuff because I only got the hardware going. I only got the live stuff going. And I said, dude, I'm exactly the opposite, man. I got to figure out the other. I got to figure out the live stuff. I got the digital. So we clashed on our information technology systems units. And, long story short, music started being created, man. Music started being created live. Music started being designed digitally. And here we are today in the world of Captain Mac, dude.
All right.
What can I say?
And then, I just invited these two guys because, they're the most, out of all my friends, these three in the room were the most likely to help me with stuff and to, do all this stuff. So I just invited them because I knew they'd be down. And the first time we ever all did something together was 4 a.m. in, July, and we recorded the band scene at the local park down in the trenches.
That was with Skepta.
I'm a little bit hurt that you guys didn't invite me to join the band, but it's whatever. That's irrelevant. That's not.
Skepta's going to take your
in the
place.
Oh, yay. Awesome. So, what instruments do y'all
Skepta.
play, each one of you guys?
Do you guys want to start first?
Skepta.
You play Skepta. All right. That's another $1 I owe you.
You know what, dude? I'm done. Goodbye.
Nah, for real.
So those of you who don't know, we're doing $1 every time one of us freaking reveals each other's names because we're characters.
Yeah, I already owe $2.
Yeah, but
Actually, 3.
you owe me 50.
Yeah. Actually, I really do, but that's not. We're just gonna forget about that.
Me. This guy's sliding a knife across my throat, and it's really making me bulge.
What was the question?
Oh yeah, but what instruments?
Instruments. Okay.
Guitar.
Yeah, and piano.
Drum.
Pianist.
Drum.
Okay, so I'll just say what I say because none of these guys, are
Keyboard.
as cool as me. But I play. Started with guitar, went to bass, then to drums, then to acoustic guitar, which is actually different than regular guitar if you play it in certain fashions. Some ukulele, very small accordion. The that was awesome. the xylophone. I don't know if I said the piano.
Glockenspiel.
Yeah, and the singing and the screaming, which
vocal instrument.
Yeah, it took 5 years to get to where I am today, and I still suck. So
You could scream without pain.
Hey, Cap.
That was good.
You don't suck. You're just god awful.
I mean, it's true.
I'm just
that's
playing.
better than the worst thing you've ever heard.
Nah, I really do love your stuff.
The reason we let be Captain Macaroni is because
You owe him $1.
because I have no cap.
No cap.
I have no cap.
All right. Instruments do you play? I mean, corporal linguini.
Drums. And that's it.
Okay.
Say it again so it could actually not be cut.
All right, Corporal Linguini. What about yourself?
I play drums, and I'm starting a new band here. I'm leaving this one, and it's gonna be a 5-piece harmonica harmony band. And so,
I'm in.
Asper, you in?
I'm in. I'm so in.
We need,
Can I join?
Hey, yeah, man.
All right, we're just gonna leave Mac out there. All right, so Mac, what song would you like to play next to show our audience more of your guys' music?
All right, so I'm gonna have to hit with one that Asper and I made 2 summers ago.
Okay.
Called Later On.
Hey.
Later on.
Later on.
All right, so we're about to play Later On by Captain Macaroni and the Sillytime Friends. I hope you enjoy it.
Stuck in my ways, counting all the days, praying that I see the last one. With you I thought was great, that was a mistake. Today will be the last one. Every single day, just wanna slip my fucking throat. What's up?
It's gonna be on the YouTube for people who couldn't see it. What? Yeah, it's gonna be at the end.
I'm just getting the Wi-Fi password real quick. I know you're good.
Mike's just enjoying
The animosity.
Animosity.
Piss at each other.
We fight outside after.
Yeah, we're gonna choke each other out.
I think that's what I did last
Animosity.
It's like that would trip up to the definition of that. Trip up to the ghost.
Alright, it worked.
That worked?
The one thing that I know.
All right, so that was a good one. Later On by Captain Macaroni and the Sillytime Friends. So, Cap, what would you say is the biggest challenge of being in a band? Or
Definitely for the band thing, I guess would be schedules.
yeah,
Because there's so in the Sillytime Funhouse, pretty much anyone is in the band. Like whoever we can get, basically. Asper and Corporal Linguini are just who happen to be available most of the time right now.
Yeah.
But pretty much anyone who wears the blue or salmon is basically one of the Sillytime Friends.
Okay.
And there's going to be more colors as we grow. But for now, it's just going to be the base 3. But the hardest challenge definitely is schedules and stuff. But music-wise, I would definitely say, for me, it's vocals and recording. Because we're just recording our new song, Spring Break, that we're going to premiere on this radio station right now.
All right.
Not right now, but in a bit. And vocals were the worst part of this whole process. It's just so, like, even if you can sing, like, getting them to sound right. And then there's always glitches with the mics and the levels of them. And it's just so epic sauce. And I love it. But I love it. I love the pain. Captain Macaroni loves the pain.
So you love the pain. I feel that one. You're I don't know the proper
I'd rather feel
word for it.
pain than nothing at all.
All right, so
Like that.
all right, so I had to bring this up just for seamless self-promotion, but 𝕬𝕗 Mac, I know you have a song with this local rapper named 𝕬𝕗 Mac. I heard he's
Oh, I love that guy.
Yeah, I heard
Are you
he's
talking
really,
about 𝕬𝕗 Mac?
Yeah, I heard he's really cute. I like him personally.
No, that guy's a cutie for
He's
sure.
cut. He's cut. I seen him naked.
Oh, really?
Okay.
I heard some things myself, but so I know you have a song with 𝕬𝕗 Mac, and I know
𝕬𝕗 Mac?
Yeah, and I know that your twin brother did a show with him, and so how did you two?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so how did you two connect since your styles are so different? Since he's more hip hop oriented and you're more like punk oriented, really.
So one day he was traveling dimensions, and he happened to pop into 4 million BC or AC, whatever it is. I don't really know my history, but he popped in, and we both liked the color green, and we kind of popped after that. I mean, and then it's like, yeah, you look pretty cool, like a dubstep DJ from the 1400s. That's pretty crazy. So. Yeah,
That's awesome.
So yeah.
A dubstep DJ.
So what are your guys' favorite songs at the moment? Just either within your own band or just outside of that realm.
Montego Bay by No Name.
Okay, I like No Name personally. It's a personal favorite of mine.
Corporal, do you want to answer for you?
Anything by 5 Sauce.
Yeah,
Ooh, okay.
I got the band right here. I don't listen to music these days because they just make me cry. So
Okay,
I'd say my own. I guess my favorite song would be "Spring Break" right
Okay,
now.
that's
Our
what's
new
up.
song.
Do you want to premiere that for us then? If that's your favorite,
Right now.
Right now, yeah.
All
it's-
right, you
can
guys
do it.
ready?
Oh,
This song's
okay,
called
okay.
"Spring Break." We wrote it in 2 weeks on our spring break, even though I didn't have a spring break because I don't go to school.
Yeah.
We
me
hope
and-
you can smile while you're crying to this, or cry while you're smiling to this.
Yeah. All right. So here's Spring Break, Captain Macaroni and the Sillytime Friends.
Then we'll play the sun's coming out.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, kill him. Ooh, kill him. Ooh.
Kill him. Ooh, kill him, Terrio.
That was a good one.
Get on
I
this
like
track,
that.
man.
All right, so Captain Macaroni, for all the blind listeners who can't see your get up and whatnot, so I noticed that you have a pair of anthropomorphic, I don't know if I'm saying that even right, but goggles or binoculars, and you have Mr. Knives guy with you. What's the story behind that one?
So Mr. Knives Guy, he's I found him on the ground,
Okay.
and when I didn't have any friends, he was my godsend, and I hang out with him all the time. You know, we go get woodland creatures that have been doing bad things, and
Yeah, okay.
And Seymour, he's my when we're doing the bad things, Seymour's watching out for us in a tree branch. So
you used to look up.
Yeah, when we're getting blood, Seymour, he's got our back. But yeah, these are my friends. When I'm not hanging out with the band,
All right, groovy. So one thing I wanted to bring up was Ted Mosby.
Ooh.
Ted Mosby. What can you say about Ted Mosby?
So
is it the same Ted Mosby from How I Met Your Mother?
Yes.
First of all, okay.
So Ted Mosby from How I Met Your Mother is he was in the Friends 5 Ever video. I became friends with him back in 2016. And we really hit it off,
Okay.
I was like, wow, I just started watching How I Met Your Mother, and I met him at the same time. That's crazy. And then so our managers, linked up, DM'd each other on 𝕿𝕗𝕚𝕚𝕤, and they were coagulating back and forth, and one thing led to another. Me and Ted Mosby become best friends. Next thing you know, he's heading over on his bike, and then he played the villain, which is ironic because he's the sweetest man alive. And so shout out to Ted Mosby.
All right, so bringing up Ted Mosby, I was watching a video last night on the How I Met Your Mother finale. How do you guys feel about that one?
I hate it.
Me too.
Genuinely, I hate Robin, and I would slap her across the face.
We might have to cut that one out because we respect women around here.
Oh yeah, no,
I don't.
But Robin's not a woman.
Asper doesn't. Don't cut this out. Put this on the air.
We might have to.
Put this on the air. Asper is offensive to anyone and everyone on purpose, not to be cool or funny, but solely for the sake of being evil. Aspen lives in evil.
All right. I can agree with that. All right.
No, but Robin, I honestly do not. Okay, well. So Robin, I honestly do not like Robin. She was pretty. I don't know. I feel like she's emotionally and mentally abusive. I guess that's kind of the same thing, but to Ted, and Ted deserves a lot better than that. Freaking, what was her name? What was the mother's name?
It's irrelevant.
I remember me and my friend.
Spoiler alert: she's dead, so it's irrelevant.
Yeah, yeah. Me and my friend called her something like Momo or something.
Yeah, her name's Momo.
Yeah.
All right, so Mac, and this question goes for all of y'all. If you can cover any song from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, GameCube edition, Hero Stages only, what would it be?
Hero Stages only. I mean, City Escape is like our genre, but I would probably do something like Out of the Blue. I'm thinking of the Harbor stage.
Yo, I was actually having my notes. Metal Harbor is probably the most
Metal
underrated
Harbor.
Sonic
or the Chow Garden. I mean, that's not.
All right, the Heaven or the Heck Chow Garden.
The neutral.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Asp? Are you familiar enough with Sonic Adventure 2 Battle Hero Stages to answer this question?
Get the heck off your phone.
Dr. Eggman.
That's not a hero, but okay. What about you, Captain Corporal Linguini?
Anything at all.
Anything, all right. I really like the Knuckle stages because they were just like dun dun.
Pumpkin Hill.
Pumpkin Hill did go. All right. So, Captain Macaroni.
Rogue the Bat.
Forgive me for asking this if you don't want to talk about this on air. Totally fine, but I've noticed that you've been recently having some legal issues. Would you like to speak on that?
All I can say is Captain Macaroni and the Sillytime Friends, take it at face value, is not a kids band. It has bad words. It has lots of blood, violence. Pretty much everything horrible about the world is within the Captain Macaroni and the Sillytime Friends Unlimited copyrighted universe. So if you're a child under the age, I guess 17 plus,
25.
You're not supposed to be listening to it, but if you do, But people actually think that it's a kids band, and then get mad at me when they hear me say the F word. So
okay.
Listen, it's not a kids band. It's an everyone band.
We're all kids.
You
inside.
talk to your parents.
Yeah, you gotta get your parents' permissions before you listen to Captain Macaroni.
You could be 7. If you got your parents' permission, you're bumping us.
For real.
But just talk to mom and dad first.
Honestly, I know for a fact when I have Blint, I'm going to be playing him Captain Macaroni all the time.
I didn't know that's his own son.
That's an inside joke between all of us. The people on the radio might not get that.
That's awesome, though.
That's DJ Khaled's son.
Yeah, that's my son, man.
Future's son.
DJ Khaled's all going to be getting the test results. Are you sure that's not my son?
Yeah, no.
Trying to claim Blint.
Yeah, Dachi.
All right, so a couple more questions, then we're going to play the last song and hopefully get a little freestyle action in. But tell me about the Sillytime Garden / Ranch. Like, what is that?
So Sillytime Ranch, it's just our ranch. We got a lot of cows, we got a lot of milk, we got a lot of
ranch
horses in the back.
My dad lives in the barn.
Okay.
And,
his dad is the barn.
Yeah, we grow we grow medical substances like mycelium extract.
Okay.
No way, I can't say that. Diamonds. We have a diamond mine.
Are they blood diamonds?
No, they are good. Blue Minecraft diamonds.
All right, cool.
And Sillytime Ranch. What was the other one? Sillytime Gardens.
Yeah.
Captain Macaroni is always trying to get his flowers, if you know what I mean. So.
I don't. But can you profound on
so,
that? Are you talking about flowers as in?
For the female, a flower refers to that. So
I thought we were talking about marijuana, but okay, we'll just roll along with that. All right, so you guys are very enigmatic. Emphasis on the nig part. If we can't air that, that's totally fine. I just wanted to say that. I have that in my notes. But, so what do you? I heard you guys have one more song that you guys wanted to play. What's it called? And yeah.
So our last song is gonna be "The Sun's Coming Out," and me and Corporal, we made the demo, and then I remade it and wrote everything. But yeah, this is our last song. This song is about never giving up. I mean, I'm not very reliable as a source because I give up pretty much every day. But I mean, take this song as you will. Don't give up.
Yeah, never give up, giving up. Like, yeah. So the sun's coming up. Captain Macaroni and the Sillytime Friends.
Sun's coming up. We're listening to The Sun's Coming Out right now.
Woo! Man, that was some real heat. No wonder the sun's coming out. All right, so we're basically almost done here. So before we head off and do our little freestyle, because we're gonna freestyle for y'all.
That's my strong suit.
Two last questions I want to ask. I've noticed that you guys have been getting more into merchandise. Like, what's the details on that one?
So we're gonna try and do a quick little music video for spring break, and then as long as that happens, there's gonna be a second music video in the main line for Good Morning, and that's gonna be episode 2 of the Sillytime Funhouse.
All right.
And so after that, we're gonna drop merch along with the music video, buttons, shirts, and a couple other things, hopefully. So yeah,
right.
Stay tuned for that. Everyone's
Buttons
been
are
asking
dope.
for everyone's been
Buttons
asking.
are cool. Sorry.
Shut up. Everyone's been asking for merch, so yeah,
Okay.
we're definitely gonna get on that. It's just I don't know. I kind of suck at designing merch, so I'm gonna try and hire some people. But if not, we'll make it work. I promise. This is for all my fans. Shout out to my fans. I love you, baby.
Yeah.
All right, you sort of answered my second question without me having to answer. But really, what's next for Captain Macaroni and the Sillytime Friends?
Besides merch, there's gonna be a ton of videos,
Music.
Ladybugs.
Yeah, a lot of that. And then there's also going to be live shows. I'm actually buying a PA system soon. And it depends on who's going to be there. But if I don't have Corporal or Asper there, it's just going to be me playing for the Sillytime Funhouse. and it's gonna be live. I'll just be with my guitar and the backing track of everything, and then yeah, it's gonna be fun. Sillytime Funhouse Live coming hopefully summer 2019, if not fall.
If you need somebody to go up there, you can always ask DJ Collard Greens. You know I got you.
Oh yeah, my hype man.
Yeah, basically like.
Or Daichi.
Yeah, or Daichi.
I mean,
like I don't know, Daichi Mac's a little bit cooler than me, so I mean, I would understand if you asked him, but I would appreciate it if you asked me.
Yo,
I'll just get both of you.
I'm an OG. I'm a G.
Okay, bars.
Don't work for free, but I'ma keep this PG. I'm a boss.
Hold on, hold on. We're about to do a little free before we head off.
Mess with the bear, you get the claws.
All right, before we head off. No, you're good. You're good, man. You owe me $1, by the way. But nah, so before we head off, we're gonna do a little freestyle for y'all. Yeah, we're gonna go over a Pierre Bourne x Tupac sample type beat called Reminisce.
And we all know how great I am at freestyling.
Yeah,
and being.
I already have my freestyle written right here, so we're perfect.
Yeah, perfect. All right.
Fun little fact: I'm Asian and Mexican, but when it comes to rap, I
already got
am
my freestyle written, so
truly white.
Easy freestyles.
All right.
Easiest freestyles, the ones that are written.
Oh, I like this beat.
Yeah, yo, I'm an OG. Yeah.
This shit's smooth. I mean, this stuff's smooth.
I'm an OG. I'm a G. I don't work for free. I'm an OG. I'm a G, but I'ma keep this PG. I'm a boss. Mess with the bear and you get the claws. Write on the paper and you get the gauze. Our bars explode like smoths. This bar drops like jaws. These bars are scary like jaws. These bars were purchased at Ross. These bars pass their smog. These bars don't do drugs.
I'm a G.
These bars wear
and
their
I'm
names
spitting.
clogs.
I'm on the freaking toilet and I'm using the restroom. Look at me. I'm gonna arrest you. My dad's a cop. We're gonna arrest you. Gang, gang, gang. Look at me and my wang and my gang and my freaking shot. Shoot that freaking thing and I go down on the freaking brick track. Yeah, look at me. I am not whack. I am the silverback. Shout out 3 Pac, a real inspiration. Shout out to 50 Tyson. Shout out to my friend David White, 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕜 dream. We go, we get the cream, the brother, the mother, the mother. Oh, look at my
rotation on promotes. When my boot bump is good, screaming my clown. Still tipping, still whipping in my 6-4. The thing always Drake, man, I'm so far now. Cause I'm a pretty mother effer. DC soldier, I'm a New Orleans nana. And I get my Motorola if you want that M1. Look at that freaking California, I'm a future black star. And I come from Custer County. Surrounded by the mountains and a home of sun diamond. And a little racial profiling. One day window strapping down, dripping like a fountain. So you better jump it down. And I always been a nerd, so let me take my ish. I always got myself, man, I never hit a miss. Only time I hit a lick
diamonds.
When I stole your
mind that.
Only time I whip my wrist when I first got that drip.
Got that drip, got that drip. Look at me, I am Trip E Red, trippy fat, and I'm fat with the guy, with the tap, with the tap, 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 tap dancing. Cause I'm great at dancing, and I'm freaking dancing, ranting, chanting. I am ranting, I am chanting, chanting, chanting. I am Casey Soul, I am all everybody in the whole world. Yeah, look at me, I run this freaking earth. I got the freaking girth. I gave freaking birth to a baby. Shouts out all the Zabies.
Baby, look, just and you know I'm going crazy. Ooh, I had to censor myself cause you know I'm so lazy. I'm trying so hard not to say the N-word right now.
Shouts out all the Zabies.
Shouts
out all the Zabies. Shouts out all the Zabies. Shouts out all the Zabies. Shouts out all the Zabies. Shouts out all the Zabies. Shouts out all the Zabies. Yeah.
Shout out all the Zabies.
Yeah.
All right, that was a nice little freestyle. We're all terrible at it, but we're still really good at it. So I appreciate.
Shouts out all the Zabies.
Shouts out all the.
All right, so this is DJ Collard Greens. We had Captain Macaroni up on
could
here.
I give some shout outs?
Oh yeah, give your shout outs, my man.
Okay, you guys
totally.
can go
Any last if you guys have any last words, let me know and we'll say it. And
Shouts out my mom, I love you, Terry Hallworth. Shouts out my dad, I love you, Nate Lawler. Shouts out my step parents, Chauncey Hallworth and Shiloh Lawler. If it wasn't without my 4 parents and their music tastes and their morals and ethics, I wouldn't be the beautiful, crazy, handsome young man I am today.
You're very handsome.
Thank you.
Corporal Linguini.
Shout out to my mom. Enough inspiration, enough respect. That's it.
All right.
Shout out no one except for these people and everyone else that I forget to shout out because I forgot to bring my sheet of all the shout outs I had.
Okay.
Shout out to Shout out to Asper, who always helps me out with everything. Shout out to Corporal Linguini, who also always helps me out with everything. Shout out to Big James. Shout out to the Cake Boss. Shout out to Ben the Hen. Shout out to Tyler Bates. Shout out to Mikey Mouse. Shout out to Color 16 and Escape. Shout out to Gabriel Valencia and Abby and Gabe, my twin brother. Shout out to Jaden. Shout out to Dakota, my biggest fan and biggest friend and best friend. And shout out to Jake, Holler Monkey. Shout out to Brandy. Shout out to Donnie, Dougie, and Lil Kano. Shout out to Bree, my manager, for helping me get this day off because it wouldn't be possible. Today's like a Black Friday for us. So shout out to Bree. Shout out to my mom, my dad, my grandparents, and everyone, and Alyssa, my sister. Shout out to Marvin Allen, my old guitar teacher. Shout out to all of the inspirations that I shouted out.
Don't forget Dashie Mac.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, shout out to his parents and his sister.
I want to double down on the shout out to Kano. That's awesome. Shout out Donnie, Dougie, and Kano.
Shout out Daichi Mac. Shout out DJ Collard Greens. Shout out the Annex Redding. Shout out Wolf Tickets. Shout out
the Dip Redding.
Shout out the Dip Redding. Shout
Y'all
out
aren't even old enough to go to the Dip.
Shout,
What the heck?
shout out Centerfolds Chico. Shout out everyone that hates me. Shout out everyone that loves me. Shout out
shout out my evil exes.
Shout out Mike Bibby. Shout out
Scott Pilgrim.
Shout out Iggy, Aspen's freaking dog.
Shout out Iggy.
Shout out Thomas T. Shout out Ted Mosby. Shout out
Mr. Mosby.
And shout out who was I gonna say? Anyone that I'm forgetting. Shout out Tyrell. Shout out Dream. Yeah, Rochi. Shout out Casey Soul. Shout out Easy C. Chauncey Etter. And shout out to KFOI 90.9 Redding Radio and DJ Collard Greens for making this happen. I know we've been silly and we've been like crazy, but this is honestly so great and such a dream come true, and we can't thank you guys enough for having us. And also shout out to all my fans that comment.
Yeah, you guys really put the silly in Sillytime Friends, but I appreciate it. Probably the most. Stretched it out. We made it work.
Stretch that money.
Yeah, stretch it out.
And shout out all the other fans, too, that also don't comment but like and also just follow. Thank you, everyone. And I read your comments, and I know who you are, and you're freaking great.
He
and
really
I love
does.
you. Thank you so much. And whenever I want to die, you guys bring me up. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. So before we head out, can we get your Instagram so people can find you and whatnot?
No.
All right. I can understand that one.
Harrison the Hessian.
All right.
And mine is, of course, all of ours. Everyone listening, the world. It's at the Sillytime Funhouse.
All right. You heard it here first. You heard it here. You heard it here. Whatever. I'm not going to try to say that. So it's your boy DJ Collard Greens. We appreciate you tuning in today. This is KFOI 90.9. Center Spotlight, and we had Sillytime Friends.
Redding Red Bluff.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys coming down here. So
KFOI 90.9 Redding Red Bluff Radio. You're tuned in. Make sure to stay on what's next.
Anderscum, the Dirty 530. Represent. Shout out to the young runners.
shout out to Anderson Newtek.
Shout out Tiger Jake Mamba.
All right, so
Get him out. Free my boy.
Free Jake.
all right, so
And free X.
so we all good, my guys? Are you guys all satisfied with
I'm
that
pretty
interview?
mad, honestly. I think we still need to talk this over.
Run it
So-
back 3 times longer.
All right.
5 times longer.
All right, so we good though?
Yeah.
All right.